Shalom, shalom. This is the brother Danya Allah. Going back again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Merakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect, the brothers and sisters that believe in this truth and believe in the names of Yahweh, by Yahushai. And today I'm just going to be doing a quick video on going into this book I have here. It says more than it's called as you can see. I'm not gonna say the name, you can read it. You know, don't want to be picked up by no algorithms, right? But it's basically a handbook of let me say solutions, let's put it like that. All right, instead of using that R word right there, solutions for 50 common conditions, right? And as you can see, the name of the book. And don't know if brothers have it in their area, but I got this book, or should I say the wife brought me this book for $5 at 5 and below. So there you go, $5. And the book is I have it right here with me. You see, the book is 280 pages, man. So a lot of information on the, you know, of the plants, okay, out of the earth that the Most High have created. Okay, so, and on the Salakia, on the back here it says, you know, take charge of your health naturally with tried and true plant-based treatments, right? Of course, they have to use that word because the C word is, you know, patented. You can't use that word or they'll take your video down, or you might have to pay some money. It says, explore the health properties of practical uses of more than 140, I'll just say plants, such as turmeric, rosemary, and ginger. Browse the full illustrated expert advice and know-how, including crucial safety and dosage information. Discover at a glance home, I'll say, solutions for more than 50 common conditions, including headaches, high fever, symptoms of menopause, right? So this is the book we're going to be going into. Now, these herbs are herbs that I have used before, okay? And let me see. That's what I'll try to do, just go into herbs I actually have experience with, or have tried or tested out, instead of herbs that I haven't used, okay, plants that I haven't used, okay. So let's get this first one right here, which is called milk thistle. Now, you may have seen this in your neighborhood lying around there. It looks like a weed that grows you know, in wooded areas. You may have seen this, or maybe another plant that looks close to it is called bull thistle. This is called let me see here. This is called milk thistle, right? Now, you could take this in a tea, okay? They have it in teas. You can either go to the vitamin shop, or whatever vitamin store you have, or, you know, natural store in your neighborhood, and you can get this in a tea form. You know, a tea form is great because it's a liquid. It absorbs or assimilates into your body quicker. Now, this is good for your gut health. If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna read some. It's beneficial to your liver, right? Your liver and your lower intestines. It cleanses your liver. And I used to drink this as a tea when I started using the herbs. Of course, I learned from the elders and apostles a great millstone, and through the scriptures on this kind of let's say treatments and solutions for your temple, right? So to help fix some of the problems in your temple. So this is milk thistle. It's a lot here if I'm a little out of breath. I just finished a quick workout out here in the park. While I'm taking a slight break from hustling. Right? So let's just grab some of these right here. So milk thistle says extensively researched over the last 30 years, milk thistle is a powerful friend of the liver, right? So brothers with who may drink alcohol, or may suffer some problems from alcohol, this is a good thing to help clean your liver, detoxify your liver. This is that protects against poisoning, right? So poisoning, toxicity, and inflammatory damage. One thing you'll notice is a lot of plants that you take into your body, they help with inflammation and mucus, right? And detoxing from poisons and toxins. It says it stimulates liver repair and regeneration. Now the liver is important because the liver is where all the nutrients go to get processed, and then it gets distributed through your bloodstream. So when you have the blood is the basically it's the vehicle for transporting nutrients to all the different parts of your body, your organs, your muscles. Okay, that's what the liver it distributes nutrients. So you want to have a clean liver, okay, in a functional liver to distribute those nutrients properly to your body. And brothers can look that up. It says it stimulates liver repair and regeneration, inhibits inflammatory processes resulting from infection, and promotes effective liver detoxification, right? So that's one of the main things, to detoxify your liver. So milk thistle is good for your liver, and which in turn is also good for your blood, right? Getting those nutrients to your blood. It says uses, it says part used is the seed, which you may be able to use other parts. It doesn't really list that here. Of course, this you gotta chew the meat and spit out the bones. A lot of these books that are put together by these Edomites are they have a lot of truth in them, but you gotta know when something's off. Okay, this is liver disorders, best taken as a standardized extract, so you can take it in extract form. Milk thistle helps to maintain a healthy liver. It can be taken whenever the liver is under stress, which is usually reflected in raise of liver enzyme levels. Okay, it's a lot here of liver enzyme levels. The seeds contain silymarin, a substance that protects the liver against poisoning, right? It says in most dramatic instant of this being the plant's established ability to prevent poisoning, where death cap mushrooms have been eaten, right? So conditions that can respond well to milk thistles include raised cholesterol levels, acute and chronic viral hepatitis, chronic liver disease, alcohol included liver cirrhosis, the liver disease when taken to protect liver function during chemotherapy. Use only on, of course, they say use only on professional advice. Long-term use of milk thistle appears to be safe. So, as you can see right there, when using these books or reading these articles that are not from, say, a true physician standpoint, and the true physician uses plants that the Most High created, okay? When they're not coming from a physician standpoint, right? By using the plants, they always sow doubt. That's why they said appears to be safe. It seems like it's safe, but it might not be. That's how this devil operates. He wants to sow doubt and trusting in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Right? Now, Salakia, let's get the precept, because it's gonna rain in a few, so I'm probably gonna have to take this to the car. So bear with me. But let's get the precept. Should be connected to the TV. Let's get the precept from the scripts. Okay, that goes into what a true physician uses. Okay, and they might take my video down before me saying the P word, but who cares now? As long as one person sees it, right? So we're gonna go to the book of Sirach. We're going to go to chapter 38. We're going to go to, let's start at verse 1. It says, Sirach chapter 38, verse 1. It says, honor the physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which ye may have of him. Right? And what are the uses? To fix, okay, or to fix the the damage in your temple, right? Because our bodies are our temples, the temple of the Most High. For the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, our body is the temple of the Most High. So solutions to fix your temple. Now, when you take these plants, or these solutions, as I'm calling them, they are meant to edify, because edify means to build, right? So when you're building an actual building, you use different materials and stuff like that to edify it, to build it, right? But to edify your immune system, right? So it says, unto him for the uses which he may have of him, which is to edify your immune system, to fix the problems in your temple, for the Lord have created them, right? Now, you got many examples. You got Dr. Sabi, which, they don't have the knowledge of the Most High, but the knowledge that they do have of the herbs, okay, the Most High gave unto them, right? It says, for of the Most High cometh healing, and he that receiveth, and he shall receive honor of the King, right? So the healing comes through the Most High, right? Verse 4, it says, the Lord have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them, right? So those medicines are what? The plants, man. Okay, so the Lord created these different plants out of the earth to help aid you in your temple, right? And we just read about milk thistle, man, right? Edifying you in the liver department of the temple, right? So, and of course, like I was saying down here, when you look at this, it says key information. They got safety, traditional use, research, best taken as, dosage, okay, cautions, right? So some of these things sow doubt. So with that, we're going to move on to the next one. So milk thistle for the liver, right? Next one, dandelion, also another detoxifying herb. These just grow. These can grow right in your backyard. Of course, you want to. It's like it's a wild edible. So if you take it, you want to take it in places where there's less pollution, away from the street. Preferably a wooded area. Um, maybe a couple of yards or away from where you have cars and pollution and stuff like that. So dandelions just grow naturally, right? Scriptures talk about Ezra, how he was commanded through the Most High by the angel Uriel to eat to fast, and basically this fast he was cutting out everything, but he was eating nothing but the lilies of the field. So you even have certain flowers that you can eat that are wild edibles, right? So let's get this right here. So dandelion, right? So it says one of nature's most versatile remedies. Dandelion is both nutritious, both a nutritious salad. So you can eat this in your salad, and every part of the dandelion is can be used. The leaf, the flower, and the root. Now up here it says for the uses, parts used, root and leaf. You could use the whole thing, right? Right, okay. And a dandelion is a very bitter taste. So one thing you could also do is get you a dandelion that you freshly picked. You can wash it off, and make sure to wash the root and everything. Or you could chop the root off, dry it out, and ground it into a powder. But you can put the leaves and the flower into an actual smoothie to help detoxify you. Just to cut the bitter taste of a dandelion. And that's also what I used to do, and I'm gonna try to get back into doing this even more. I mean, lately the dandelions haven't been looking too good. They've been, as you can see here, you have the yellow flower, and then these white pods here. These are seed pods. This flower turns into those seed pods, so they can reproduce again, right? So, Salakia, we're gonna have to take this to the car. Parking meter is up. So hold on, I'm gonna pause this. All right, Salakia brothers and sisters, we're back and continuing on with dandelion, right? So let's look at some of the other benefits of this plant solution, right? To solve a problem in your temple. It says now this one right here, as we're going to read, is for your liver and your kidneys. Okay? It says nutritious salad vegetable. You can eat it in salads. And a detoxifying solution for the liver and kidneys. Loved by let's say botanist, right? A botanist is a advocate, and he's very enthusiastic about plants. Let's say a botanist, right? Loved by botanists for its gentle cleansing effect. So it has a gentle cleansing effect. So unlike some herbs that are very pungent and really clear you out, and a lot of the ways that you can get cleared out is through your backside, using the restroom, going number 2, so to speak, right? Cleansing out your intestines, and also coming out through your pores when you sweat. That also detoxifies you, right? And also through your nose, your mouth when you cough up mucus and stuff like that. Those are ways that your body gets rid of toxins, naturally. So it says it says a gentle cleansing effect. Dandelion root finds use in toxic states of all kinds, including chronic skin disorders and recurrent infections. So you can use this for an infection, right? You can use this for a skin disorder, right? So it says the parts used is the root and the leaf, which you could use the whole thing. It says key actions, bitter tonic. It's a diuretic, which means it makes you pee, right? Liver cleanser, mild laxative. So you know it's gonna cleanse you out of the other end of your body, so to speak. Okay. It says poor appetite and digestion, poor liver function, right? Bitter but not excessively so. So this is a bitter herb, but it's not super bitter, right? Now, when something's bitter, it cleanses you, right? It cleanses you. It's a good thing for cleansing, right? And in this truth, the Lord has things that are sweet, and the Lord that has things that are bitter. So let me get that precept real quick, because this truth is a well-balanced diet. You have things that are sweet and things that are bitter. So you get the best of both worlds to keep you balanced, okay, in the spirit, man. So let's get the sweet stuff first, right? Because one thing about the American diet is things are overly sweet, okay? Lots of sugar in lots of things, and things are in excess, okay? Now, speaking about balance, let me get that first, all right? Let's get that first, because the Most High is all about balance, right? And being balanced is a good prayer to pray unto the Most High. Praying to be balanced in the truth, man. Or with anything you do, being balanced, right? So let's get this. False balance. Okay, so it says here, and they got two precepts. So it's we'll just use one. It's Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, okay? But a just weight is his delight. So you want to be equal on both sides. You want to be perfectly balanced on both sides. So of course in this truth there is balance, okay? The Most High is balance. He has what? He has wrath and he has mercy, right? Life and death. He created good and evil, right? Wise and foolish. So there's a balance. You got sweet and bitter, okay? So let's put this sweet as honey. Look at this. Check this out. This is beautiful. Call all y'all Bashim Hashad. Psalms 119, 103. And I believe 119 is a really long song, man. Praises unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste. Now your mind is also something is referred to as your belly. You don't only eat with your mouth or with your ears, right? And what I mean by eat is take in, right? Take into your body or take into your spirit, right? Things can go into your spirit by way of your ears, by way of your eyes, right? And things can go into your mouth physically and have an effect on your spirit too, your mind, okay? And that's in the scriptures too. A man that have a cheerful and good heart, a man will have a care for his diet. So that also affects your mind and your spirit, what you eat, right? Because the foods that the Most High created out of the earth, the plants, okay, are electric food, man, and our bodies are electric, man. You have electrical impulses that come from your brain to make your muscles move, man, and all the different functions in your body, right? So we're created from the earth. So the best thing to supply our body with nutrients to function properly are the things from the earth, right? Terrestrial bodies, as the scriptures say. So it says, Psalms 119, 103. How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. So there are sweet things in the scriptures, right? The promise and the glory of the kingdom, having the nations under our feet, okay, ruling the nation of Israel with Yahushai, being saved and changed into those glorious immortal bodies. Those are all sweet things, man. But there's a balance, right? And this is the spiritual sense of it, okay? But you also have the physical sense, right? It says, Revelations, here it is. Revelations chapter 10 and verse 9. It says, and I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. Now that little book represents what? The truth, the scriptures. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, right? Meaning eat all of it. Okay, a lot of Israelite camps don't eat the whole roll. A lot of people who are into the scriptures, okay, don't eat the whole roll. These Christians, they don't eat the whole roll. They want to talk about all the good stuff. This and wealth and prosperity, which is in falsehood in the time that we're in, right? But they never talk about the bitter stuff, man. You know? It says, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. Eat all of it. And it shall make thy belly bitter. It's going to be bitter in your belly. It's going to be bitter in your mind, man. The scripture says, he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow, man. So you see, you increase in sorrow with the oppression you see that our people are in the state that we're in, right? And you know, the scriptures talk about through sorrow the countenance is made better. So sorrow, to a degree, is good for us, man. Okay, it actually makes us to what? Desire the kingdom, desire that honey, man, right? That state of being in heaven, man, heaven on earth. That's what we desiring, man, right? So the bitterness is like a motivation to desire the sure mercies of David, the mercy from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, like he showed unto King David, okay, his servant. It says, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey, right? And I took the book and out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. Tastes good when I put it in my mouth, right? Sweet as honey. As soon as I ate it, my belly was bitter, right? So there you go. And it says, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings, right? So before we prophesy, we eat the scriptures, we learn the scriptures, and then we teach, right? Which is the correct process, not just to hop out there on a limb, but get the doctrine correct, okay? And you know, you may start off as a reader, okay, and then slowly inch your way into speaking. You know how the spirit causes it to go, man, right? But that's the point I wanted to get. Sweet and bitter. Now physically, there are foods that are sweet and bitter, right? Like honey is sweet, and that's a good thing to take too. Honey, like Manuka honey, is also very detoxifying, right? So, and right here, a lot of the herbs that I'm getting are bitter herbs, okay, bitter plants, bitter solutions, right? So it says, let's see here. So check this out. This goes into high blood pressure. It says fluid retention, high blood pressure. The standard plant diuretic, dandelion leaf, acts mainly on kidneys and encourages fluid clearance and weight loss. Right? So this will help for brothers and sisters trying to lose weight. It says it is commonly taken to help lower blood pressure. So this is good for lowering blood pressure, man. Its high potassium content making it particularly useful. It says skin problems. The gentle blood cleanser. So it's also a blood cleanser, man. Hey, blood cleanser, dandelion root will prove helpful in a number of chronic skin complaints such as acne, boils, eczema, especially when it is combined with plants such as burdock and echinacea. The leaves are cleansing and nutritious and make a good addition to salad, right? So another bitter herb to fix some of the damage in your temple, right? So now I'm gonna end off with this herb, which is also a very bitter herb, and originally was used by the Northern Kingdom over here, particularly Issachar, Asher, right? That's in South America. Asher, the so-called Brazilians, Argentinians, Peruvians, Venezuelans, Uruguayans, Paraguayans, all those countries in South America, except for Chile and Argentina, right? Which is the tribe of Naphtali, okay, which is Argentina and Chile, right? So this is a part of the delicacies that the scriptures talk about that was used in these different countries, okay, amongst our people. So here you got cacao, right, or chocolate. It says for the Mayas, cacao or chocolate was food of the gods. It says more of food than a let's say solution, right? It offers distinct health benefits, traditionally used as a heart and kidney tonic. It says dark chocolate today is recommended as an antioxidant to support cardiovascular health. That's dope right there, man. Cardiovascular health. So when it comes to eating a little bit of chocolate, the best kind of chocolate is the bitter chocolate, man. Where it has 80%, 90% cacao. That's judging the bitterness. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, but it's very bitter. To the average American, they wouldn't want to eat that because of the bitterness, man. Right? But you're we're doing this for the health benefit. It's not super bitter. Right? So like 70, 80% 80% cacao in there. Right? Higher the percentage, the lesser the sweetness, okay? So it says the part that's used is the seed. Now, brothers Bunyamyan, brothers in the Caribbean, in West Africa, different parts of Africa, who may watch this video, you brothers know about cacao, okay, and the taste of it, especially I know brothers in the Caribbeans know about it, because you would pick it off the tree and crack it open and eat the syrup that came from it. My mom used to tell me stories about this. She's from Caribbean. It says key uses. It says antioxidant, a diuretic, mild bitter, so it's not super bitter, nutritive, and it's a stimulant. It says due in part to an influence of serotonin and endorphin levels, cacao includes subtle effects on the mind and emotions, increasing alertness while calming and relaxing the body. So it's good for your mind, man. It increases you in alertness. It puts you in a better mood because of the serotonin and endorphins, which is those feel good chemicals and that chemical processes in your body, right? So that's why when you eat chocolate, you get that it's not the sugar or the milk that makes you feel good. It's that cacao in there that gives you that good feeling when you eat chocolate, right? So this is good for a mood enhancer. Let's put it that way, to stimulate a better mood. Now I have Mayan cacao powder at home, and sometimes I'll put it in my smoothies. Whenever I do my smoothies in the morning, that along with some spirulina, and I recently did a video on spirulina, and some turmeric and black pepper for anti-inflammatory properties, right? But it's good for a mood enhancer, okay? And it also gives energy. We're gonna read an article going into the Mayans and the Aztecs, which believe the Mayans are of Issachar, as Mayan and the Aztecs, Issachar and Zebulon, which the scriptures talk about them both coming together and worshiping upon the mountains, which is those pyramids that was built down there. They used to do righteous sacrifices before they did the wicked ones, where they sacrifice actual people. So right here, we're going to read it. Mood enhancement. Due in part to an influence on serotonin and endorphin, which, so like I read that, levels, cacao includes subtle effects on the mind and emotions, increasing alertness with calming and relaxing the body. So it's good for calming and relaxing the body. Moderate amounts of plain chocolate, plain meaning there's not a lot, there's no extra stuff in there. No extra, milk or, sugar, right? Just straight plain chocolate, okay? Moderate amounts of plain chocolate will enhance mood and support a positive mental state. Overall, cacao induces a sense of well-being as a part of a broad approach, can help to lift lowered mood. So this is beneficial to your spirit. Like I was saying before, there are different physical things that we can put in our body and things we can do to increase our mood, okay, and our state of being in our mind, right? Let me get the precept, because this is the perfect time for this precept right here. We're gonna go back to I think it might be at the bottom, but we're gonna go back to here, which is Ecclesiasticus chapter. These people. Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, and we're gonna go to verse. We're going to go to, I believe it's verse 34 in Salakia. Take a drink of water real quick. Or should I say a whole gulp? Okay, no, so let's go to, it's actually chapter 30, I believe, right? Here it is. It says, a cheerful and good heart, right? So your heart is your mind. That's also where your spirit resides, in your mind. A cheerful, right? That word cheerful is going into your mood. And good heart will have a care of his meat and diet, right? So this is something you can use to have a cheerful and good heart, right? Adding this into your diet along with other plants, right? So that's that mood enhancement. Okay? It says moderate. Okay, we just read that. It says especially linked to nervous exhaustion. There is a where it is difficult to maintain moderate intake, for example, in premenstrual sugar craving. Other remedies such as Dymania, or solutions, I should say, or St. John's wort may be more appropriate, right? Which St. John's wort is another plant solution that you could use. I haven't tested that one out yet. I've researched it a couple of times, but have yet to test it out. So I guess if a brother has tried it out, he could make a video on that. St. John's wort. It says other uses. A good addition to the diet to maintain cardiovascular health. So, cardiovascular health is good for your heart, man. Cardiovascular health, good for your heart. Now let's look up that real quick. Let's look up that word, cardiovascular. And Salakia, if this is a bit of a long video, but through the Spirit, brothers and sisters may need this. So let's look up that word, cardiovascular. So I believe cardio goes into your heart. The Spanish word is corazón. Cardiovascular. And I think the vascular part goes into your brain and your not your brain, Salakia. Blood vessels. Your blood vessels and your veins is what I meant. Right? So cardiovascular, it says pertaining to both heart and blood vessels. So the cardio part, heart, and vascular goes into vessels. Right? Now, what is a vessel? A vessel is used to carry something. Okay? To house something, to hold something, right? So let's get cardio. It says from vowels cardi, word forming element meaning pertaining to heart. Latinized form of Greek cardia, which means heart. Right? That's probably where you get the word corazón, right? Which means your heart. And that's your physical heart that pumps the blood, right? So it says in anatomy pertaining to the conveyance, right, or circulation of fluids. So that's your blood. You have something called a conveyor belt. What does the conveyor belt do? It takes the products inside of the factory, right, and it transports them to another part of the factory. A conveyor belt. So that's how your blood vessels are. They're like a conveyor belt for your blood, right? And the blood transport the nutrients, man. So, in these plants that we got, they detoxify your blood, right? They improve your liver health, which transport your nutrients, right? So it's all around good blood cleansing, okay, and cleansing the different parts that work with your body, man. So man, the most high is far out in the different things he created, man. Very far out. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm learning more things as I'm teaching this lesson. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So it says circulation of fluids, modern Latin vascularis, of or pertaining to vessels or tubes, right? Right. It says Latin vasculum, a small vessel, right? And your veins and your arteries are small vessels to transport blood and nutrients to your body. You have arteries, and then you have veins. I think the artery, you got oxygenated blood and unoxygenated blood. So Let me see here. So there you go. So cardiovascular is your heart and your veins, man. So that's dope. So, and at this point, they take down the video, they take it down. Right, so it says Salakia. It says cacao or dark chocolate at the end of a meal stimulates digestion activity, so it's good for your digestive system. Polyphenols exert an antioxidant effect within the heart. Woo! Right? Good for your heart and stomach. It says where you have antioxidants, it's against they call it oxidative stress, okay, which is things that break down your body. It says research has shown that cacao helps counter bacteria and cause septicemia and boils. That cause septicemia and boils. Cacao, right? Cacao butter is also widely used in making cosmetic preparations, lip salves, and pessaries, right? So pessaries. So there you go, man. You know, these are the different herbal solutions that the Most High created out of the earth. Lord willing, this was edifying to you, and you can use this in your daily diet to aid you in mood enhancement, detoxifying your liver, your blood, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.